Hey everybody, welcome back to Fiasco Factory, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. You may notice that the research station over here is all gone. It's been moved, and we'll take a look at that in just a minute. But I just finished a major research, which was the advanced, well, I don't know which one of the new power ones, and we got a few new components here. So let's go ahead and grab those. Mark V battery component. And is there anything else? Mark V power cord charger. I think that is all the power cord chargers. So, I spent a lot of time hand feeding that thing. I think there were like 250 of each of the 3 advanced pods that had to go into it, and that took a bit of work to do by hand. I don't want to do that anymore, and that's the first time I ever had one that took like more than 150, I think. So, I've moved the research center down here. It's not powered up. We'll have to get that done. But I do have the enriched coal, coming down right here. So we're going to use that. And then let's go downstairs and take a look about. So I've done a little bit of cleaning up of stuff over here. This is our elevator to get up there. This is our elevator to go down. This is our elevator to go down just to here, where the smelting area is still a bit of a mess, the feeding in ores. I will get that cleaned up, but I did clean up all of this. So now these things go down underground and go up into their proper storage areas. Next step will be getting them down out of these and into whatever we're going to do with them. I do want to show one little thing that I'm proud about. We had gold, titanium, nickel coming down right here. I never can remember that. Gold, titanium, nickel over there. They were actually in a reverse direction from what we needed them to be. So I was playing around with belts, and I just want to show this off because I'm a little proud of it, I guess. My little switcheroo here, I basically changed the order of all of them. So I took gold down and took it left. Right here I've got a little swap between titanium and nickel. I thought that was kind of cool. These new up-down conveyors and the curvy conveyors make that kind of thing a lot more sensible. Used to be able to do it with all of these straight ones, but they were all T-butting into each other and stuff. Very hard to read what was going on with them. So let's see over here. This is the elevator from up above. I don't know why I sealed it off from down here. I guess it would still be a thing that you might want to get in here and go down, but I figured we'd be upstairs most of the time. This is the power from up above going down below. We're going to need to upgrade that before too long. This is the base of the elevator going upstairs. And then here is the bottom of the research center. So we've got 7 hoppers up here. These guys are on remove only. And then we've got belts going into them. And you can't really see these belts, but kind of a complex thing going on here with them, where the 3 come down on each side and then they fan out to cause that to happen. I'm not sure how clear that's going to be on this video, especially with me jumping around. But anyway, the idea is that we'll have 7 different kinds of research pods going into there. And this is what I came up with for the design. I was thinking they would need to be spread widely apart, but maybe they don't. So let's think about this. We bring in an ore here. Probably we'll do them tin, copper, or whatever, but I might also do them whatever way they come out over there. So we're going to split off a line. We're going to make a little bus situation. Even if we use minecart logistics later on, we'll make a little bus and we'll bring stuff over here on belts. So we got the circuit board making going over here. And we've got the plate making going over here. I've just got 1 plate maker. I was using 2 up above just for a little more speed, but I don't think I'm going to do that here. So we'll have the ore going in here, the bar going in here, and whatever this thing needs will get split off when it needs it. This thing is kind of slow, and we don't need as many of them. I think more of them will get pulled out by this conveyor and slid into here to make plates. So eventually these will both fill up. Plates will get made, they'll get put here, and this guy will turn them into research pods and put them on the belt going in. And then for now, we're just going to fuel this with coal, and we'll bring it in from that coal input over there. So what I wanted to do was work and turn on a couple of these things and see if we can get it to work. So that one's easy enough. That's just going to come right out of there. And then this one here, have I left enough room? I guess I have, because these are straight, right? If I can hit the right thing. Taking down conveyor belts floating in the middle of nowhere is a little difficult. I keep hitting the wrong thing. So I guess we can bring this right over here. Let's just do 2 of these for now. I'll just do that like that. And it is Taco Monday. I know that's not really a thing, but I'm making it a thing. But unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to go make my tacos yet, so I am a bit hungry. I'm really hoping my stomach doesn't growl here on camera. I will be mortified if it does. Please forgive me if it happens. Alright, so there we've got 2 of them feeding in. Let's go ahead and set this up. What I want to make sure is that they don't interfere with each other. So somewhere I have a... There we go. So that's a PCB assembling plant. That is a coiler plant. That is an extrusion plant. And then what do we have here? I'm just feeding straight out of the machine. So let's hope this works. These things never go the way that I expect them to go. Although that one might. Yeah, it did. Okay, and back to this for an extrusion plant. A hopper, and a turny bit there. Okay, so now in theory, if we load these up with ore, they are going to start making stuff. Oops, probably need to power them as well, though. Unfortunately, I don't have a battery on here, and that, you know what? That's going to be necessary. Should I do this down below? Should I do this underground? I'm fearing I will conflict with something. But let's see. Is there a way to do it? Let's try. Because I'm thinking I don't want all this junk sitting on top, right? So let's try to go underground with the power for this. And I might need to dig down a little bit just so I can see what is going on down here. Hopefully the game sounds are working. Last time you probably noticed they were not, and I had to play some lovely music. That is the research assembler, okay? Have I got some power storages? I do. And I only have Mark I energy transmitters, so that's unfortunate. Let's put one of those there, and then let's get out of here and try to do the same over here. And one more. Yeah, you're right there. Okay. And then what I was thinking is laser energy transmitters, but that may not work that well because then they'd have to be visible on the surface, wouldn't they? What about a PTG right here? And what's that? Is that a conveyor? That's a conveyor, and it will pull from. So what we would need to do is, let's see, let's grab PTGs, and then let's put some hoppers on this bar as well. So if I put the PTG here, and a conveyor there, and a hopper there, and then let's put some coal into it and get it powering that up a bit. Okay, I guess it's probably feeding that research assembler, so it's going to take a little while to catch up. So PTG underneath. I know no bars have been smelted. We all will be taken care of, Arthur. Just chill out. That thing gets really insistent sometimes, by the way. There it goes again. Now we're being asked to build Falcors, which actually I'm inclined to do. Falcors can do some logistic stuff, but they can also pick up bug parts, which we're going to need to do really shortly. So for now, just a sealed system here. We'll pipe stuff in a bit, but I want to get this going. So let's throw some tin in here, and let's throw some copper in here, and then let's see what happens with that. Okay, it's flowing through nicely into the plate maker, which is what we want. We want the plate maker to have more resources. In general, to make 10 pods, for instance, well, to make one pod, it's 2 circuit boards and 6 of these plates, right? So we want more of these plates getting made. We want to make sure this thing gets plenty of material. And it looks like it is, because it's just flowing right through the conveyor here, right through the hopper. Into that next one. So I want to kind of keep an eye on this. It has 100% power. It doesn't yet have enough plates. It will in just a second. There it goes. And it took it. And it's working on it. And now it went into there. And now it goes onto the conveyor belt. Wonderful. So we should see them come up over here. And into their appropriate hoppers. Wow, okay. That works. I'm amazed a little bit. Not entirely. Not entirely, but a little bit. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this all the way across then. So we've got... These are going to be remove only. Okay, you guys are all remove only. We're going to need more of these. Only, remove only. Just because it's good practice, because we want this machine to remove from there, but also because we don't want these two to share with each other. So remove only. Hopefully they don't share with each other. Hopefully I'm not going to be made a fool of. These are going to be add only, although I don't think it even matters. Alright, so that's 6, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7. I don't think there's any more than 7. Let's hope not. If there are, I guess we can add a new one. I don't think there are, though. I don't think molybdenum and chromium get turned into research pods. You're going to be add only. You're going to be remove only. You're going to be remove only. And that is all of you guys, right? It is, yeah. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's just set up the circuit boards first. Guess I'll do these one machine at a time. I'll probably want to put some nice flooring under here, but I'll worry about that later. Oh, not you there. You go there. You go there. You go there. That's it for those guys. You might notice I have an extra research pod assembler. And that is because we're going to need to make research pods for another thing, I believe. Okay, and then the stamper plants get put here. You could certainly make this into a more compact design. I have made some tortuously compact ones before with the pods like sitting on top of each other and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't recommend it, honestly. There's no reason to make super compact designs unless you just like doing it. Probably best to have them laid out a little bit. I mean, you want to save some room, right? But you also... bug fixing, for instance, in a more compact situation is very difficult. So I suggest at the very least that you lay them out in a not super compact way. The first couple times you're messing around with them. And then once you get a compact design that works, of course, you can go with it. Okay, we got that. And then what do we need? We need a hopper on each of these. These don't necessarily need to be add or remove only, but they could be. In fact, you might as well. Probably. I will probably go and do that. Oh, not like that. Not like that. And like that. Okay, so these need some batteries, and they need some PTGs, and then the PTGs need coal fed into them, and the hoppers here need to get resources fed into them, need to get bars fed into them, but I will probably do that offline. I'm probably going to make this a short video, so I can go get after those tacos we talked about earlier on. I just wanted to get something automated. Although we discovered 2 new ores in the last episode, I felt like it was a bit like I didn't get much accomplished. I know that's not true, of course. We needed those new ores. I think this is good. I think this is ready to go. This thing is working. It's got 100% power, so it's doing fine with that one little power block there. Hello, I know. We'll get the coal run in, and then we got to do a thing upstairs. So let's go take a look at upstairs. I want to get all that put underground too, so it looks a little better. Alright. Now, I don't want a bunch of batteries sitting next to this thing. So what I'm thinking is something like this. What if we were to do, nope, a wall of batteries, which could be upgraded in the future if we wanted to. Could certainly put better batteries on here. And then we put a wall of PTGs. It might move this around, might do lots of things with it, but for now, gonna go with it here. I do, for some reason, require these PTGs to be lined up though, so I'm gonna use that. And then we can just throw hoppers on. And we're gonna want these to share their inventory, although we could directly pipe stuff. And I'm out of hoppers, okay. How about you give me 25 new hoppers, and then while we're here, let's look at laser energy transmitters. So, laser energy transmitter Mark II, generator or battery up to 64 meters. It doesn't tell us, it doesn't actually tell us how much it transmits. Okay, well let's take a look and see. How much do you transmit? You're not going to tell me, are you? Alright. Here. If I put that there. Power 0, 432. I guess we can't know unless we put a power source on it. Okay. That's information that would be handy to know. Okay, it's getting up to 10 PPS, 11, 13. Looks like it's topping out. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It's keeping going. Bear with me here. I want to see. Okay, it's up to 21. But recall that this thing is generating 64 with that coal. So really not that great. What about this? Okay, I can't make very many of these. But let's try one of these. How much can you transmit? It's going to take a minute to do. It's transmitted 0? Why is it transmitted 0? It's fully powered and it's not transmitting. Or it's not telling me it's transmitting. Because this battery is full? Maybe? 24, 32, 45-ish? And it fully got that battery. Okay, you know, I think these Mark IIs are going to be good enough for now. Let's focus on those. I'm going to craft a bunch of these. You don't need them. Problem is, these don't get used again. So anyway, I'm going to make 9 of them. Crafting. Going to make 9 of them, and then I'm going to put them right here. We'll want to use better ones later, but these will work for now. And also, we can put lenses in them, which will increase their power. Okay. Not pretty, but it works, and I'm gonna... Oh, I apparently forgot a hopper. There we go. Let's fill these up manually with coal. And then let's go watch this thing here. How quickly are you gonna fill up with power? Pretty quick. Pretty quick, and they're not even full steam yet. So once these batteries are fully charged, they should fill up pretty quickly. Okay, I think we got our research system in place. And I think that is it for this episode then, because that was really what I wanted to accomplish. I'm going to get coal piped in, get these things properly powered, and then I'm going to get resources brought over, and we'll go from there, I think. Alright guys, thanks for joining me for FortressCraft Evolved. Hope you are enjoying this game as much as I do. See you soon. Bye.